Hey YouTube, Joseph Fulmer here, and I'm here with Blake again. We're working on his truck. You can see it in the background back here. Do me a favor while you're here, checking a video out, right down there, hit the subscribe button. And then up here in this corner, I'm going to put a card for our last video on this truck. That way if you haven't seen that, you can go back and check it out. But today, we're going to get the serpentine belt on. You're going to see that here in a minute. It's in a time lapse, but we're going to remove the air pump, get the serpentine belt on, we're going to jump the relay for the fuel pump and pump all the old gas out of the tank, put 5 gallons of fresh gas in it, see if that doesn't alleviate our running issue. Last week when we were working on it, I put a quart of acetone in the gas tank to help absorb any water that was in there. That way we can pump it out with the gas and we don't have any residual left around in the tank, so hopefully we can get some good gas in there, maybe get it running properly or running better. And then we're going to start, once we get it running right, we need to make sure we don't have an oil pressure issue still. If that's cured, we're going to have to put a new oil pan on. We're not going to get to that today. I'll have to order the oil pan, but I want to make sure that problem is cured, that problem is fixed first. And then we're going to start diving into some of the other issues. So sit back, enjoy the show, guys, and give us a thumbs up, please. And like I said, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button. Alright guys, so just to bring you up to speed, what you've seen in the video, we have a 55-gallon drum down here under the truck. We took the fuel lines off at the valve that switches between the front and the rear tank, which is right there. And I jumped the fuel pump relay, and it is pumping all the fuel out of the tank into this drum. And this fuel, we took another sample, it's really yellowed and just nasty looking, so we're going to pump all that out, get rid of it. And then up here on the front, the air pump used to be right there. We took it off. That way we could route the belt up through there. We have our new serpentine belt on. And this is, just so you guys know, it's going from the alternator pulley, down around the crank pulley, up around the water pump, down the power steering, AC compressor, and under the tensioner on the very top. And that is an 88-inch belt. So if you are working on doing that on your own truck, that's an 88-inch belt, and that's how you route it, and it'll work perfect. So, and as you can see, we've got the pulley and the old air pump here. That thing's locked up. It's seen better days. So, stick with us. We'll be back in a minute once we get the tank pumped out, and we'll get the lines put back on. Well, you want to go out and get the can of gas? All right. still got a can of gas. I'm going to get the fuel lines back on. Okay. That one's locked in. I'll get our drum out of here. Truck back down to ground level. As we found out this morning, we got the brake lines fixed, and this caliper on this side right in front of me is locked up. So we're going to have to fix it. Because you can't even, you can kick it and the tire doesn't even turn. Okay, put the cap back on. And take that back out to the truck. Alright, so now we've got some fresh gas in it. We're going to cycle the key a couple times as I can hear the fuel pumps picking up pressure. Okay. What? Hopefully our fuel system's reprimed now. Something is still not right here. Okay guys, since it's still not running the way it's supposed to, I figured I'd go ahead and verify the timing. So I don't know how well you can see the timing marks down there, but we've got it set on 0 degrees, so that should put cylinder 1 top dead center. You can see that's 10 degrees advanced. The other line is 10 degrees retarded. If we look up here, that is the number 1 position on the cap. Our firing order is 1, 5, 4, 2, 6, 3, 7, and 8. I don't like how those are sitting, but so if I lift the cap, with that being cylinder number 1, you can see that the rotor should have just passed that. So the timing's probably sitting at, let me get a better light down there. I'll try that again. That's cylinder 1. You can see the rotor has roughly just passed cylinder 1, so the timing's probably sitting about 8 to 10 degrees advanced, which is fine. So I've got scanner plugged in here now, and we're going to try to scan it and see. I want to see if there's any trouble codes in this. This is an 88, so this is very prehistoric compared to what most people deal with. You have to have a special adapter on the scan tool, as you can see back here, to plug into it. Throttle position, fuel injection pump lever, sensor signal. Okay. That's because I'm scanning. That's because I'm talking to the computer. So I got a throttle position sensor code. So that should be my throttle position sensor right there. And it's throwing a code. Alright guys, I don't know how well you can hear me, but on these trucks, that's the map sensor back there. Had a code for the map sensor, went ahead and unplugged it. You can hear now, it is running just fine. It's idling a little high, I'm running about 1200 RPM, but it is actually running on its own. It sounds good, it's holding good oil pressure. So we're going to have to get a new map sensor for it. But aside from that, everything seems to be alright here. Can't complain. So, I'm going to grab the scan tool off of it. I guess I'm going to get a map sensor coming. We're going to let it warm up a little bit, kind of keep an eye on the oil pressure, make sure we're not dropping oil pressure as it comes up to temperature. Otherwise, this thing sounds good. So, hey bud, try the steering. Does the power steering work? That's good. That's good. Keep an eye on that oil pressure. So, we'll see.
Maybe a little bit.
The gauge down here, we're holding about, what, 60 pounds, 55, 60 pounds?
Yeah.
It's holding good oil pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
Now the oil pressure gauge on the dash doesn't work because they took the sending unit for that gauge out when they put that auxiliary gauge in. I got a check engine and engine light on because I got the map sensor unplugged. So, that's fine. I got a rear anti-lock light. I'll have to check that out later. That's not a big deal. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Alright. Why don't you go ahead and kill it for a second? Oh, you're doing it.
What do you want me to do with it?
I want you to go down here. We're going to put it on. See where the brake pad? Right here?
Yeah.
Open that sucker all the way up. Over here. I'll show you a trick quickly.
I know, I can't do that.
Can you do this?
No.
There we go. Now, you're going to put that end right there on the pad. You're going to put the other end in the back of the below the brake line. Now, thread it in. Keep going. Now, start compressing. Just keep threading it in.
I'll just make sure I wasn't...
That's fine, it'll stop when it hits the caliper. Is it real tough? Hopefully we can press that piston once or twice. It'll,
Head is good.
they get really tough.
Well, most of when I can barely turn it.
Okay. When back it off enough where you can take it off, and I'll go in there and pump the brakes up.
Okay.
Now.
Well, now it's loose. Or it was.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I want you to slide it off there. Now this should spin real nice and easy. Now do you get that spin up? Now do you get that spin? Now I'm going to go pump the brakes up. And get the pads back out where they need to be. And we'll see how it spins then.
So when you want me to try to spin it?
Alright, see if it'll turn it out.
Oh, crap. Nope.
Real tight again?
Yeah. God. Want to do it again? God.
Yeah, do it again. You know what it is? That's just not the caliper, that's just those splice pins that round up.
How about that? I'm sitting here, I'm watching it. It goes in, it goes in, it goes in, it goes in. And I see this, like, I guess it starts getting a little bit pressed up against this.
Okay.
Not even half it.
What we're going to do, before I order a brake caliper for this, go ahead and press that one more time.
Alright.
We're going to take the caliper loose. We're going to knock the slide pins out, take the caliper loose, and we'll clean up, hammer and punch. Yeah, because these slide pins, these calipers don't bolt on. You drive the slide pins in, and that's what holds them on.
Going with.
No, you're fine. I'm going to make you do it. They're truck. You got to learn how to work on it. If I do it all, you're not going to learn a darn thing, except how to stand there and watch me. So I'm going to make you do it, and I'm going to stand there and watch you do it, because I already know how to do it.
You're going to learn how to stand there and watch.
These are your slide pins. Okay? They expand out, and you just see. Don't want to be gentle on it. But you just drive them through, just like that. That's neat. Yeah, it's got some grease on it, but see how it's rusted? They're actually fairly new. You see how shiny they are? I'm betting though it's got some rust and some crap built up in here. Go ahead and drive that bottom around. You need to bring this thing up a little bit.
Sure.
That way you can actually see what you're doing. They don't protect the top of your head. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go over the wire wheel, clean it up.
Alright.
Take that sucker sliding in there, again, right up against it, and lean it over there, now drive it through. hop up just a second. Grab my die grinder with my wire wheel on it.
Alright, I'm gonna just go to the toolbox real quick. Where's it at?
In my toolbox.
Wire wheel?
Watch out. Disc brake grease.
I was just gonna bolt that on your toolbox. So is this gonna be test this thing?
Yeah, once you get it started, when you drive it all the way through, until you see these locking tabs. Now the locking tabs always go out to the caliper mounting bracket. Now when you see the locking tab pop through the other side, there it goes. That's it. So we'll do the same up here. Locking tabs, see those two locking tabs? They go up toward the mounting bracket. And then on this one, whoop, you gotta get it lined up. There you go, tap her on here. You're fine. Okay, I should see now. See how nice and easy that moves now? See that?
No.
You got it. I felt it pop in.
Oh, okay.
As you were driving through, I felt it. Where's your rag?
Okay.
Where's your pocket rag? Alright, go over there and pump the brake pedal back up again. Now hand me that small pry bar I had. It's over there. It should be in my box. Open the drawer. The next one up. Okay, two up. Yeah, there you go. That one worked. Just something I can rotate around with now. Go away from pump the brakes up. Yeah, go for it. You just pump them up until I get good and solid. Alright, let off. Alright, push them. Let up. Okay, that's not horrible. They're still grabbing a little bit. We'll keep an eye on it. See how it does. Alright, Captain Goober. Now, I need a torque tool. Because that brake doesn't feel too bad. It actually gets better once we wear some of the rust off that rotor.
Alright.
Where'd you put your lug nuts?
On the side. There.
Should be a 13/16 100. I think it's an orange one.
That's 110.
Or 13/16 110.
And this one it says, oh, 80.
What's the orange one?
Oh, this one says, it says 21, it says MM slash.
Okay, so it's not that one. There is a 13/16. Try brown. Brown might be the 13/16.
Yep, no, that's 13/18.
Yeah, 13/16. There's some 13/18, you goober head. Dork.
That's what it says, so I just. Alright, let's go. Maybe I'm like partly blind.
No, that's a 16.
These stupid glasses, man.
Yeah, 13/16 100.
There's the
There we go. Make it ready. That's a lot better. Look at the brakes.
Hi.
It's easier to see with the tire on there, because then you have some actual surfaces.
Anyway.
Go ahead and hit him. Let up. Yeah, it's still a little draggy, but not horrible. We'll go with that for now. If we have to replace the caliper, we'll replace the caliper. Once we get a chance to take it out for a drive, we can bring it back and use that infrared thermometer and check our brake temps. And if our brake temp on this side is a lot higher than the other, then we know that we do have an issue with that caliper holding, and we'll just replace it. We're going to take the match sensor off. Which, see these two bolts right there? Try that, see if that socket fits.
Top or bottom?
They're on top. It's a threaded hole.
Okay.
Does it fit?
Yep.
Okay, hang on.
So it's just a wee bit.
I found my baby. What's that?
Just a wee bit of wiggle room.
I found my baby quarter right. Well, you knew where it was. It doesn't ever go up there because it gets lost.
Oh, well, you.
Did I put it there?
No, I put it there because I assumed that's where it was. You used it.
Yeah, my big one's going in front. Somebody went four-wheeling.
Who? Kelly?
Apparently.
Oh, she left me out? How'd you get stuck?
Oh, she's probably taking Gregory's food up.
She couldn't. Oh, she couldn't.
It is fucking nasty up there.
I know. Trust me, I do walk through it.
And she was in the field, and she probably just got in a bad spot. I'm not even about to take the truck over there.
Just using the tractor?
I'm just going to get the tractor out. Because if I try
Yeah, my truck.
I ain't driving your truck all the way home with no tags on it.
Good point.
What?
Good point.
You know, we still have other work we need to do, so it'd be pointless to drive it home.
There's this. There. There's that.
Okay. And then just lift that up.
This is a little pin foot.
That is the original Ford map sensor.
Is it mostly got original?
Well, you know, this is not necessarily a high mileage truck.
How many miles do they have on?
I'm assuming that the odometer being shown 160, or it shows 60,000. I'm assuming that's probably 160, and that's probably accurate. So, for right now, we'll drop the list the rest of the way down. Plus, with 2 screws keeping the oil in the oil pan, the last thing I want to do is accidentally drop one of those screws out going down the highway. Because it's a very good chance by the time we realize we lost oil pressure, the engine would be done. Alright, let's go ahead and get the lift arms out. We'll get the tools, the rest of our tools put away. And then as soon as they show up with the sensor, we can throw the sensor on.
And
Yeah. Alright guys. So today, we drained the fuel tank, put 5 gallons of fresh gas in it, tried to unstick the passenger side brake caliper, figured out why it wasn't running right. We checked the timing as you guys saw. Then we went through, we ended up finding we had an issue with the map sensor. We replaced the map sensor. It's firing up and sounding good now. I'm sure we're going to run into a few other sensor issues here in the future. But we're pretty much at a stopping point for today, so we're going to end it for today. I may take a look at it during the week and then let it run for a little bit, watch our oil pressure when I get a chance during the week while I'm working. Then either or. And we'll have to get an oil pan ordered for it. So I think that'll probably be our next order of business, is get the oil pan on it. And then we can start working on it from there. So guys, we hope you enjoyed the video. Again, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Blake, you gonna say goodbye?
Bye.
We'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a nice afternoon.